maybe the most important way to praise God. Are you ready? I've already talked about praising God by being who he made us to be, by being thankful. But today's form of praise is harder and yet maybe more grounded. It's obedience. See, anyone can sing a song or say, I love you, God, but obedience is where words become reality. It's praise with your life, not just your lips. Remember in 1 Samuel 15 where Samuel said, does the Lord delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as much as in obeying the Lord? It says, to obey is better than sacrifice. Think about it. King Saul thought he was honoring God by offering sacrifices, but he had disobeyed God's specific command. And Samuel comes to him and he gives a response that cuts through all the religious performance. God isn't interested in just hearing your songs or seeing your offerings. Your impressive worship isn't what he wants if you're not actually obeying him. Obedience is the truest form of praise because it declares who God actually is. When you obey God over your own desires, you're saying, you are wiser than me. When you obey God over culture's values, you're saying, you are Lord, not the world. When you obey God when it costs you something, you're saying, you are worthy of my trust and sacrifice. Obedience honors God as an all-knowing. Your way is better than mine. As all-caring. You want what's best for me even when I don't understand. As all-righteous. Your standards are right even when they're hard. This is where the rubber meets the road. It separates platitudes from true praise. There's a fellow who said he loved God but refused to forgive someone who had wronged him. His worship songs rang hollow. When he finally obeyed and forgave, that turned into praise. Another woman who saw God as Lord on Sundays, but lived for her own agenda on Monday through Saturday. When she started actually obeying in her finances, her relationships, her choices, her praise became real. So today, where's God asking you to obey? Because that obedience, more than your words, your actions is your truest praise. It honors him as the Lord he actually is. We can worship with song and praise God with our voice, but obedience praises God with our life and truly proves and proclaims he's Lord. Think about it.